where our focus should be on the people who are enforcing these victimless crimes, these people who are launching unjust, immoral, illegal wars, the people who we know who continue to clamp down on our rights every single day and to take away our freedom every opportunity they have. Now, there are others out there who are not directly involved with the state. They're not part of the government. They're not part of its bureaucracies. They're not the ones beating your door down. But they're your neighbors. They're your friends on Facebook. They are the people who tell you that freedom is dangerous, and that if we allow each individual to make up their own mind and to choose what they want in their own lives, that there will be chaos, that there will be death and destruction. These people tell you that it's impossible, that people are just born bad, and that inevitably we will become corrupt and we will destroy each other. So we need government. We need government to keep us safe. You should reject these voices. You should reject the voices that tell you that freedom is dangerous and that the state is necessary. Every single day, more and more people are waking up and finding out the truth that the government does not serve them, that the government is not for the people and by the people, but rather only exists to oppress the people. And this is not just in the United States, this is all around the world. Governments, the state, the way that we've seen them exist, in the size that they exist, the federal government, the massive, oppressive, tyrannical government that marches forward every day, regardless of what the citizenry want. And you've seen your friends and neighbors continue to support this machine, continue to sport Obama for Peace stickers, or support Rand Paul, or at this point, any party that's involved in this game. And when they tell you that you're crazy or that you've just given up because you decided that there are more direct ways in your life to achieve change than voting, you should reject those voices. But not only should you reject them, but you should reach out to them and try to show them to continue to lead by example, because we don't have time for slacktivists, for armchair activists. We only have time for those who are ready to start taking action in their own lives and to lead by example, to show other people the way. And of course, liberty manifests itself in all kinds of ways, and we can't dictate and decide which path to freedom works for everyone. There is no one path to freedom. In fact, we're breaking past these monopolies, this one-size-fits-all way of living, and we're realizing that everyone can find and achieve happiness and freedom of the mind and of the physical realm in their own way. And this is what we're after. We're after freeing the mind so that no matter what happens in the physical, we know that it's going to be all right, in some sense. I truly believe that the more that we continue to work on ourselves and to reject the voices that want to hold us back when we're striving for change, when we're striving for a better world, that this change will manifest and will continue to be reciprocated around the country and around the world. I've seen this in my own life. I've seen countless people come to me for information. People that I pursue information from now turn to me, and I've seen it happen in other people's lives and seen this wave just continue on, where somebody inspires me and I help inspire another, and it just continues on and on. And this is happening every single day. This is achieving real change. And of course, this doesn't mean that we all are coming to the exact same conclusions and that we are becoming some collective of robots that think exactly the same. No, in fact, we are becoming more and more diverse than ever because we are allowing each other to express our freedom. We are allowing each other to decide what it means to be you once and for all. What does it mean to be happy? What does it mean to be you as a free, beautiful, independent human being? That's for you to decide. I only know the path that I choose and hope to inspire others along the way to push for freedom, to recognize that there is no state that's going to make you feel better, that it's going to make your life complete. There is no God outside yourself that's going to make you feel better or to make you feel complete. And there's nothing outside yourself, in fact. That freedom and peace and a lasting joy starts from within yourself. And the sooner we recognize that and begin to do that important personal work and be open about it, and at the same time allow each other to express our freedom and to be who we choose to be, who we're meant to be, then I know that we are taking steps towards the evolution of this species. Because we have to recognize that the Matrix is only a reflection of ourselves. We see the things about ourselves that we possibly dislike, or behaviors and actions that we wish to change. We often see those in the external world. I learned a phrase a while back called, you spot it, you got it. And it used to drive me crazy to hear that, until I recognized that probably about 90% of the time this is true. If you find yourself getting aggravated, annoyed, or just attacking somebody in your head and being critical of another person, take a moment to stop and to think and to reflect on the actions or the behaviors that you are upset about. And often you find that these are behaviors and things that you yourself exhibit. And that should be a sign to you that possibly these are things that you could focus on and work on. And I think if you expand that and look at the things that are taking place in the world and how we're becoming aware of these problems, these are our issues that are manifesting in the physical world for the entire species. So if we all continue to strive to go within, to have the awareness of what's taking place in the physical world, to have the awareness of geopolitics and global conspiracies, and an understanding of the philosophy of liberty and the non-aggression principle, and creating a voluntary society, and then take that even further and take liberty even further and take that deep within inside yourself and attempt to know yourself, to find the true God inside yourself, so that we can all do that, so that we can all recognize how freaking amazing we are. We can move forward. We can get rid of this childish, unnecessary need to want the state, and we can help evolve the species and move forward and start doing a lot cooler things than fighting all the time and having to worry about our friends being put in cages, because I promise you there is something better out there waiting for us. And every day I wake up thrilled to be alive, to be able to contribute to this, the most amazing time in our lives. So thank you for joining me.